strange thing happened where over the weekend I multiple times saw the movie Lone Survivor.
Oh, with Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, did you see that?
No, but I saw a 60 Minutes article with the guy who wrote the book.
Yeah.
Marcus Luttrell.
On Black Friday, on Black Friday, there are always like Blu-rays for like $2 or something insanely cheap like that. I will take a fucking chance on movies. If it's, you know what I mean? If it's a few bucks, it's like, hey, what are we gonna find
Roll
here?
the dice.
Let's find out. So I did that with Lone Survivor, and I watched it, and it was like, you know, it was very. I don't really have a lot of knowledge of the military or whatever. It was very like, oh, this is a very like bro movie.
Ooh, see, I might like that.
But
do they shout like "Hoorah"?
They do.
I mean,
Sergeant reporting for duty,
I read
sir.
some of the screenplay.
They do stuff like that.
Just like it, just like that.
Sergeant, I got 2 on my 6. ACOG down. I got.
So the guy who saw the movie was going to
say.
say something.
Sorry, I just got all excited.
You said, yeah.
what were you saying about the screenplay?
Ooh.
Nothing. I read a little bit of the screenplay, and it did seem a little bit broy.
It was going into it, but it ended. I mean, when it was over, it was kind of at first. I was kind of like, it didn't really. The movie didn't really go a lot of places. It was just like brutal and just kind of like. And in my head, I didn't even think. This sounds dumb, but I didn't even think about the true story aspect of it. I was kind of like. That was just kind of like
war as hell.
Ridiculously harsh and didn't really go a lot of places. I feel really bad, but I don't know. And then at the end, it goes to great lengths to let you know that every detail of it happened. Wow. And then it was like, oh, then that was a really good movie.
Is it like
once with that layer, it was awesome.
Is it gory?
It just didn't. Yeah. Oh yeah. It was
wow.
gory.
But you know what?
Hurt Locker was gory.
Yeah. I saw the dude on 60 Minutes, and he gave a play-by-play of the whole action.
Yeah.
So when I was watching it, the movie was kind of like. Well, you're kind of. I didn't actually get to the end of it, but the beginning was how you described, kind of broy and like a bunch of dudes hanging out on the base, getting ready to go fuck everything up on this mission.
Listening to Slipknot.
And I kind of felt like, oh, this is kind of like not how the dude told it. Like he told me some harsh shit in that interview.
They call it,
but then they get to that.
No, they definitely get to it and. Once I had seen the movie, I read up on it and looked and watched the documentary on it and stuff. And it was like once they're in battle, it played as it played, like it happened as it happened.
Wow. Would you recommend it?
And yeah, I mean it was not a long movie.
Okay,
it's interesting.
What was that Valor movie a few years ago? You remember that?
Men of Valor, or
was it Men of Valor?
I don't know.
And
was that a Clint Eastwood?
No, nobody could tell if it was like
Acts
real.
of Valor.
Yeah, Acts of Valor. If that was like real battle footage or not?
Oh, because they made it almost like Soldier Cam?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, I never saw that.
I was gonna say, so that movie, it was what it was, and so I watched it, and I was like, oh, that was cool, whatever. Over the weekend, my parents, their receiver in their living room for their TV died, so they got a new one, and they were like, would you mind helping us hook it up? I'm like, no problem. This will take me 2 seconds. So I hooked it all up, and I'm like, here, I brought this movie to test it, and I put in,
Lone Survivor?
Yeah, Lone Survivor, and they were like, doesn't seem that long. You want to just watch it? Yeah, man, I'm doing it. So I sit and watched it. It was like my mom was like crying by the end of that movie. Oh my God, there's just so many brave men out there.
Oh my God.
I just can't believe it. And my dad was just like, I can't believe this. I just can't. I was like, did it sound good? I was just testing it. It was like somehow I watched that movie like twice in a row, and I did not expect that the second time.
Aren't you proud to be an American?
I'm good. At least I know I'm free.
Yeah.
God bless. God. I just couldn't do.
Freedom, the freedom.
That's it.